Hey guys, what's up? Nessa back. And sorry that I haven't been on anything lately. I've been grounded, but I'm posting this video, so everything's good now. Anyway, as you can see, I'm wearing a tank because it is 50 degrees outside and I'm done with this cold weather. So I'm trying to embrace the warmth. I still wore a sweater to school because it was still cold, but I'm home, it's warmer, and everything's awesome. I thought for this week's video we can do
awkward moments.
I came up with an entire list of awkward moments that happened in my life, but I just narrowed it down to a few because I'm a very awkward person, socially awkward, and in social situations I'm just like so yeah. Getting braces. I had braces from the end of 4th grade till mid 7th grade, and those had to be the most awkwardest years of my life because my mouth would be like just sticking out and you would see the braces through my lips, and my teeth were so messed up. I had them for so long. So just looking like that. And also in 4th grade, that's when I got my glasses. You can see I'm not wearing them right now, but in 4th grade I got my glasses. So glasses and braces. And that time, from then until 7th grade, I had a pigtail. I was in pigtails. So I looked like the definition of a loser nerd. I'm not a nerd anymore. A little bit of a loser probably, but I'm alright with that. Anyway, next one, middle school in general, and I don't really understand. We were like, 11? And there were girls complaining about their boyfriends or boys complaining about their girlfriends. I'm like, excuse me? That was definitely awkward, especially with all the relationships. So, any of those of you going through middle school, hang in there. I went through it. I know what it's like. You'll be alright. I promise. If not, talking to people for the first time. This is pretty self-explanatory because if you ever come up to me and I've never met you before, I'm just gonna stare at you and like, I don't start the conversation first. I'm always the one to leave first because I want to get out of it. And especially when it comes to adults. You can just feel the tension in the air. Usually by my appearance, people get the wrong judgment and say I am not the right person to be hanging out with. I've had a conversation about My Little Pony with a 7-year-old. Or even their siblings, especially younger siblings. Older siblings, they don't care, which is good, but younger siblings, they like to taunt you if they don't like you, which is really awkward. For me, for them, they're enjoying it, but for me, it's awkward. Meeting someone that you stalked online. I cannot believe I said that. There was this guy that my friend like kinda knew. She talked to him online and he lives only 20 minutes away from where I live now. And she said, "Oh, you gotta follow this guy on Instagram. He's so cool and he does awesome cosplays," which that already sounds awesome. People who love anime, it's like, be my friend. So I followed him on Instagram. I would just like go through his pictures and just watch all his cosplays and just, I guess I was kind of like that Instagram stalker. That one crazed fan that always follows that one celebrity that just would watch their every move. And then the same friend that told me about him, we went to the mall together and we walked into Too Cool. It's a store that sells like a lot of Japanese things, like the candies and also things from animes. And I saw him and I was like, "Wait, what's your name?" And then he said his name. First I started fangirling. Then I was about to pass out because I couldn't believe that I was meeting him there. We just happened to run into each other there. That I asked him for a hug. So that way in case I did pass out, then at least someone would catch me. So then eventually we stopped hugging. So we left the store. We pretty much hung out around the mall for the next few hours. And after that, we're, I guess, really good friends now. Anyway, I'm gonna get to something far more awkward and definitely something that we can all relate to. Not all relate to in exactly how I did it, but all relate to that it's awkward. Talking to your crush. I had a crush on this one guy. Kinda still do. And I decided to, it was during Valentine's Day that I decided, you know what, why don't I just give him a note? I can just put my phone number in case he wants to text sometime. We can call each other. Nobody calls anymore. In case we want to text each other. And then I was shaking with fear. I had 2 chances that day to give it to him. The first one, I completely blew it. And I mean completely blew it. I saw him coming down the stairs, and I was walking up the stairs. I literally just ran up. I just sprinted up the stairs, and I was carrying 3 textbooks. 3 school textbooks that can break your back if you run with them. I just ran up those stairs. And then, I had my 2 friends with me the next time. It was after the class that I went to. And then, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry. But one of my friends, she's the outgoing, confident girl. My friend, literally, he was walking down this way, we were walking down that way, and she literally jumped in front of him, screamed out his name and said, "Stop right there," and looked him dead in the eyes. I'm about 5 feet, and he's tall, so it was really awkward because I was just like looking up at him and he was just looking down. And she grabbed me, pushed me in front of him, and said, "Take it." And he was confused. So then I just slowly handed him the note, and he just took it awkwardly, and I was like, my face turned red, and I ran off to my next class, dragging my friends with me, like screaming, "How can you do that?" She thought it was kind of funny, but at the same time she was glad that she did it, because when I gave it to him, I didn't get like a text. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should just back off. So then, the next time, when she was also with me again, she pushed me again in front of him and said, "Talk." We were both standing there in the middle of the hallway, just looking around and looking back at each other and looking around like, I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. I've never done this before, so I had no idea what to do. My face was red. Just thinking about it, it's like I feel awkward right now. I'm getting goosebumps. Anyway, so he's like, "Oh, so," and I was like, "Yeah." And we just stood in silence for the next 2 minutes. And I just said, "I should probably go to class." And he's like, I literally ran again. Every time I see him, I always run. I mean, like, run. So, those are awkward moments. My awkward moments. If you guys want to leave an awkward moment in the comments, I'd love to read them. I love to reading your comments. So, shout out to all the people that I mentioned in this video, even though if you don't watch my videos or you don't remember me, like, love you all.